Alright, I believe we're up. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today we were in Australia. We're going to run a Virgin Australia Airlines flight 9239 from Perth to Geraldton. Just about an hour. They did this ride in about 40 minutes in the real world, so we'll see just how close we can come to that. Everything's cold and dark. I just got in here. So I've got my load data sheet. You should have it there on the right. Let me give you the CDU. And I'll take that back. Alright, DC battery selected to bad. DC battery switch on guarded. Standby power is auto guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Wipers are set to park. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Landing gear is down. We've got 3 green on the aft overhead. Weather radar to test. Master caution reset. Fault in up. And overheat fire. Ground power is available. Let's get on ground. Confirm with the AC selector. And let's get set for unconditioned air right now. Galley power is on. IRS selectors to nav. Emergency exit lights are armed. Let's just cycle that trim air switch. Air conditioning's all set to auto. Let's enter our present position. And we are at YPPH. And the IRS is picking up. So what's in the database for the airport's pretty close for what the IRS is picking up. So don't think we have any issues there. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see. Let's get some pressure in here for the brakes. Flaps are up, and up. And we'll give them position lights. Get that brake set. Alright. And that's good. Alright, that takes care of the originator. Let's move on to the pre-flight. Leading edge devices test. Service interphone is off. Reverses are extinguished. EEC switches are on guard. And crew oxygen is 12,000. Passenger oxygen is normal. Flight recorder test. Mach speed warning 1 and 2. And stall warning 1 and 2. A little too early for that. We'll come back. 3 green on the landing gear. PSCU is out. Let's check the oxygen flow. And our lights test.
Range of transition. Radar vectors, Robbinsville. Venice filed. Climb via the SID. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure.
Alright, lights are good. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Spoils A and B are on guarded. Your damper is on. VHF nav is normal. IRS is normal. FMC is normal. Source select is auto. Control panel is normal. Fuel temperature is fine. Crossfeed check. Fuel pumps are off. AC/DC panel is good. Equipment supply and exhaust is normal. Emergency exit lights are on. No smoke and seatbelt signs on. Window heat. And let's run the overheat test. TAT test. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. We have 3 entranceways open. Test on the flight data recorder. Pressurization panel is all zeroed out. Temperature is fine. Let's reset the master caution. Overheat test. And very good. We are set for unconditioned air right now. Today's ride is 320. And let's check the outflow valve. Alright, our lights are good, and we'll use the left igniter for this ride. Hey Tom, how's it going? Yeah, hopefully we're going to have a nice easy run, Tom. I hope so. We're playing in Australia today. I haven't been down here in a while, so long overdue. Alright, let's see. Let's do ATIS clearance and program the flight management computer. So let's tune in ATIS 123.8.
Q440 to Hopper Hotel.
N606. Visual approach is in use.
Alright, X-ray is current 130 at 7, visibility 10, nice. Sky conditions are clear, temperatures 19, 13, 10, 13. On the pressure is good.
Initial contact, you have information X-ray.
We're going to be using runway 6.
Information X-ray. 19000 Zulu.
Clearance is 118.55.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions clear.
And we have X-ray.
2.13. QNH 1013. Transition level 10. Arriving and departing runways 21606. Visual approach.
Alright, let's get clearance.
Delivery, good evening, Geraldton 23QC. Geraldton 23, Quebec Heavy Clearance, good evening. Partial amendment to your flight plan, advise that. With this, you are ready to stop it. Geraldton 23, Quebec Heavy, you are clear to Queen Alia Airport by Kennedy Fox departure, except fly runway heading until the JFK 1.5 DME, then turn right, heading 100, the vectors Merit, Mike, Echo, Romeo, India, Tango, direct Hartford, Hotel, Foxtrot, Delta, direct Papa, Uniform, Tango.
Hey Nightwolf, how's it going? Just waiting to get in here.
Squawk 3324.
Gonna have to get in here and dust.
Destination, 35 departure, except runway heading until 1.5 DME from GFK. Then turn right heading 100, then to Merit, Hotel Foxtrot Delta, Papa Uniform Tango, and then advise 5,000 feet to forward wall, Geraldton 23. Should any 23 Quebec Heavy, read that correct, ground point 90 when you're ready for taxi, good night.
Alright, Perth. Clearance, good afternoon, version 9239. Looking to go to Geraldton with X-ray. Yeah, this was a pretty penny. She's in operation now about 10 years. So you're looking at probably about 100 grand. But if you have skills and you can build stuff.
Velocity 90239er, Perth clearance. Information X-ray is current. Cleared to Geraldton via the Avanex 5 departure, then as filed. Departure runway 06. Initial climb 4000. Departure on 118.7. Squawk 1615.
Yeah, information X-ray is current, cleared to Geraldton via the Avanex 5 departure, then is filed. Departure runway is 6, initial climb is 4000, departure on 118.7, squawk 1615 for version 9239. Alright, so we're good up to 4.
Velocity 90239er, read back.
Alright, 1615 is in. Contact ground 122.2, version 9239. Good afternoon. Alright, 1222 is in. And that's all set. Alright, Aegis clearance. Let's program the flight management computer now. Hopefully you can read that text in the corner. And YPPH. And we're going to Y. YGEL. Yes. Yes. Oh, let me get this first. Let's put this in first. VOZ, VOZ. 9239. Alright, we're not going to put in a company route. We've got runway 6 we know of. And departure, we have the NVEX 5. Yes. NVEX 5, runway 6. And then on the arrival, they don't have any sits and stalls. We're direct, yo. And we're going to have runway 21 on the way in. And we're going to be doing, let's do VOR to 21. Right. And let me have, actually, I want, alright, we can do that. Alright, let's have a look at our route here. Alright, DER 06. Then we have Midla. L2, Budma, AVPEZ, Harabi, Sachem, Venup, and Vix. And then we're on our way in. Yes. Let's have a quick peek. Alright, and then we have Genu. And
ground, got a 3651 mid-grade Charlie 61,
23. That don't look too bad. Alright, let's go ahead and get let's get our load in here. Give me the payload. We've got a 0 fuel weight of 122.6. Put that in, let it distribute the weight for us. And fuel. Fuel is going to be 16.3. And that gives us a 0 fuel weight of 122.6. And our final reserve with the alternate is 74.41, so we've got 7.5 on the reserve. Cost index this ride is 18. And we've got flight level 320. Alright, let's get our cruise winds in here. Top of climb, 28672. Oh. And it's already got top of climb stuff in there. Alright, we're not going to derate. CG was 25.3, flaps 5. And let's get the winds. 120 at 9. And I don't have a slope on this runway. Alright, let's get top of descent here. Top of descent, we are looking at 16. And the pressure when we get in on the back end is going to be 1006. worry about any ice this ride. We'll put in 20, 15, and 10. Alright, let's go and grab that. We'll get that in. At 20, we're looking at 280 at 16. At 15, 264 at 2. And at 10, we're looking at 326.12. Let's have one more quick peek at that.
Yeah, we're on Alpha Kilo Golf here. It looks like we're going in Hotel Bravo now. 1132, Georgia, ready to travel up the left back of this.
Alright, that looks pretty good. Oh, what did I miss? I missed a whole bunch of text here. Let's see, what did I miss? Alright, I got Tom, I got Night Wolf. I got the price. Sensor knobs for the nose, yeah. Oh, I hear you, Night Wolf. I get in here just as often as I possibly can. Hey, Reels, how's it going? Welcome. I can only imagine what I should have this insured by Floyd's of London, or Lloyd's of London, whatever it is. Can only imagine what it would cost. Oh, thanks, Christian. I appreciate that. And what else did I miss here? Oh, I don't understand the language, so we'll skip past that. Everything is blank? Oh, I'm not sure why. And oh, hey Ray, how's it going, man? I'm doing pretty good. Hope you guys are doing all right as well. Oh, no big deal, Tom. You guys go back and forth if you have to. Oh, Night Wolf, I tell you, I saved for 15 years to purchase this flight deck. 15 years it took me before I was ready. So, alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's get on to the pedestal now. I don't think you're going to need the load data sheet anymore. Let me give you, I don't think you're going to need that or that. Alright, let me have that. And let me have you. Now, since I'm here by myself, I'll put this in case I have to come back if I got a problem. Decision 207 1095. So if we hit some birds or if I've got an engine issue, we have to come back. This is already done for me. 196. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. That's in, that's in, that's in. We're looking at 67, so give me that. So that's in, that's in, that's in. We've got, we're on 1222, that's ground. No, ground. We want, ground is 121. Oh no, ground is 1222, okay. And tower. Tower is 127.4. Right. And departure is 118.7.
SayIntentions clear. Temperature 19.
And what I can do, and you're going to be 27. Okay. So the pedestal is good. Alright, let me have the map. I have terrain, position, data, airport, station. I'm on the master, you're on the slave. You can have weather station, airport, data, and position. And we are heading 061. Let me come back and finish that off here. Right. Trim is 451, CG is 5. We're looking at a $145 on the engine out. Yes, we are looking at 061. And we're cleared up to 4. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. Nose wheel steering is normal guarded. And check the panels here. Let me have you, and let me have that there. And the lower auto flight test. That's good. Alright, primary flight display. Artificial horizon is level. Ground speed 0, 45 on the speed tape. V1 is 134, V2 145. We have a heading of 61. Barrow is, decision height is 207. Local pressure is 1013. We're cleared up to 4. I've got terrain on the nav display. Local pressure is in. Reset the fuel flow. N1 is set auto. Speed reference set auto. Auto brake is set for rejected takeoff. We are good here. And let's check the bottles. And cargo. Let's get TCAS test done. That should be done. And let's check the stall. 1 and 2. Alright, so they're good. Alright, let's get ground proximity done. And no fuel in the center, no fuel in the center tank.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear, terrain, terrain, pull up.
Let's get these doors buttoned up. And ground services. We'll wait on the ground power until the APU is up and running. I think I missed a whole bunch of more text here. Oh, nice. In the 90s and 97. That's back in the days when I was flying, Tom. That was back in my days. That was before they built up MacArthur Airport, Islip out in Long Island, way back when. Pretty cool. For me, this is the next best thing to be in there. I'll never get up in there again. Not with me being oxygen as sickly as I am. Oh, Nightwolf, basically what they do is, this is a flow checklist that I put together. I took this basically from the Boeing manuals. I think there's a link down below. You can download this. I use this basically when I have new people with me and they don't know, any of the buttons in here. I'll sit in the right-hand seat with mine, and we'll go through the originator, pre-flight, before push, pushback, engine start, before takeoff, the whole 9 yards. And they'll push all the buttons, dials, and switches, and they'll do basically everything to get us up and running while I'm sitting on that side. So, but this is a flow, and if you do the flow, you're going to hit all the checklist items that are on here. So, basically that's what I'll do. I'll run through this. But most of that stuff that's on here gets memorized by the pilots. It's just the checklist items that they come back and just make sure that they didn't miss those with their memory. If it's starting to fail like mine, to make sure you didn't miss any critical items. That's the only thing that they pick up on. Alright, so where are we here? That's up and running. Let's get on APU Gen. And let's make sure we're on APU Bleed. Let's get disconnected from... Let's remove that, disconnect the power. And they are closing. There goes the stairs. And we're going to back out on our own power. Let me have the progress page there. Oh, that's even better, Tom. Cargo, you don't have to deal with passengers, man. People can be a pain. Packages don't make any problems. So that's pretty cool. All right, 122, we're on ground already. Let's see if we can sneak in here, see if we can get up and running. Get on out of here. Perth ground, Virgin 9239 at gate, at ramp 208, ready for push and start with X-ray. I gotta grab a drink real quick. I can hear my voice is going. See if I can reach this.
239 Perth ground, push and start approved, face west.
Yeah, I don't need a drink in here because I'm my hands get a little shaky and I don't want to spill anything in here. Clear for push and start, Virgin 9239. Alright, so we're good to go. Let me get the clock going. And packs are off. Pressure's good. Anti-collision lights coming on, and we're starting number 2. I'm not going to hold these fuel cutoffs out. My shoulder's killing me. Normally you'd hold them out in case you get a hot start, but I don't think I've ever had a hot start with PMDG at all. In X-Plane with the Zebo mod I've had. But if it goes to hot start, I'll just grab that and slap it down. Right now it's locked. I back out on my own power because I have a few problems with the pushback program in here.
So the 2503 monitor, 123.9, he's aware of your time. Hopefully we can get you out of here.
Alright, that's good. So Gen 1, Gen 2 is up. We've got juice, isolation valve, and what? Oh, we're good. Starting number 1.
When you get down to Echo, you're going to follow a Jet 321 from the right.
That's interesting. I'm getting a traffic alert while I'm on the ground. When I'm in the air and they're passing by, I don't see them on there at all. Interesting. Still waiting to hear from Flight Illusion about my gauges here in MS 2020. It's been over a week since my last email to him. They work fine in X-Plane, but there's an issue with the G-Step and 2020 for some reason. I get backlighting, they're recognized, but they just don't operate correctly at all. Alright. And don't need you. And why do we have a doors indicator here? Everything's being shown as closed. We're not going to do anything about that. We're just going to keep on going. Let me bring that chart back here. Let me have you. Alright, let's see if we can push out and get ready to taxi on out of here. You would think she would roll a little bit more than this. Not too bad though, considering. Alright, that's good enough right here. Alright, let's get set here. Taxi. You're on TA, you're on auto, you're on auto. Let me check the flight controls here. Alright, we're looking pretty good. And we're going to runway 6, so hopefully they just give us C6, A6, Victor, clear the cross 3. Perth ground Virgin 9239 at ramp 208, looking to taxi to runway 6.
Velocity 90239er, taxi to runway 6 via Lima 5, Charlie 6 cross runway 03, then Alpha 6 Victor. Contact tower on 127.4 when ready for departure.
Taxi to runway 6 via Lima 5, Charlie 6 cross runway 03, then Alpha 6 Victor. Contact tower on 127.4 when ready for departure. For Virgin 9239. Alright, so they have us going to Charlie 5. Cutting across. And then they got us going to Charlie 6. So we got Link 5, Charlie 6, and that Alpha 6 next? Yep, Alpha 6 and then Victor. Alright, so we're basically straight ahead, left, right, cleared the cross. And I've got window 3 up, so hopefully that'll keep the stutters in check. Alright, we've got a left coming up here.
2623 Geraldton, I speak to right, taxi right off the whole short of Whiskey.
We got this to Charlie 6, so we got the next right here. I don't see any aircraft here. I think I see one aircraft parked. That was it. Not much. Pretty sparse. No gates. Not a nice looking airport. Looks half built. Alright, Charlie 6. And 1274, let's switch on over right now. We were cleared to cross. What the hell is that in the way there? Oh, what that's doing in the middle there. We're going to go around him. Oh, what he's doing out here. Alright, cross, and then we're on Alpha 6 to Victor. Seems nice and smooth so far. I hope YouTube's picking it up smooth. I haven't noticed any major flickers or stutters going on here. Pretty cool ride so far. Alright, Victor to 6. Alright, let's switch out this there. What do we have on the way out? Anvix 5. Perth Tower, Virgin 9239, holding short, runway 6, ready for departure.
Velocity 9239 at Perth Tower, runway 06, winds 120.
Looks smooth. Oh, thanks, Christian. I appreciate that. All right. Virgin 9239, cleared for takeoff. All right. Let them know. Auto throttle. Get my clock going. TARA. Let's have a quick peek. Ten notifications complete. Exterior lights. We are good. Engine start select is to continuous. Auto throttles arm. Transponders TARA auto. Parking brake release 40% and we're gone. Thrust up to 40%. Stable. Toga. Thrust set. Airspeed's active. Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80. Gear up. That's a pretty cool view out that window. Going to departure 118.7, Virgin 9239, good day. Departure Virgin 9239 with you, climbing through 2700, 4000, inbound mid-door. What a beautiful view. Departure. Okay, there you go. Give it up. What do you got? 2,000. We're up to 20,000. You're up to flight level 200, Virgin 9239. They just came in just before I was going to key up on them. Let that run. Flaps 1, we're good there. And let me have you. Wow, look at that view. Beautiful. Flaps up. And we're going at 280. Pretty cool view. We need to be above 7 at, was it Englu? We're well above that. Oh no, we're not actually. We're at 5,800 climbing. We should be above 7 by the time we get there. We're still 11 miles out. What a great view. There's the airport we just left. You can see all the way out to the horizon. Pretty cool. Alright, we're on a 250 knot climb. I think maybe after this we'll do some nighttime flying. So I'll load up X-Plane 12 for my next run. Right now we're in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. But I think my next run will go to X-Plane 12 and get some night flying in. I haven't done night flying in a little while, so I think I'm due. I'll climb and maintain flight level 270 version 9239. Alright, we're up to 27 now. Hey Skywise, how's it going? Yeah, I think it's time for a couple of nighttime runs. But the scenery out the window in 2020 looks great. Alright. And we're above 10. Oh. So we've got N1, N2 is fine, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, pressure, and temperature for them. All in all, it's been a great ride. And we're going to 254. And we've got 14.5 on the fuel, right on the money. We'll have 11.3 when we get in. We've got 62 miles, top of climb, 236 miles to go. And once we straighten out here, we'll let them out of their seats. We're pretty smooth. And we'll let them run around. And let's have a peek. Autopilot's engaged. Tender notifications complete. Cabin pressurization temperatures monitored. Bleeds are on. Pack switches to auto. APU is off. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start switches as needed. They're off. We don't need that. Auto brake selectors off. Landing gear is up and off. We're set for standard pressure right now. So basically it's monitor, 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 and then program the arrival. Contact Melbourne Center on 125.2 Virgin 9239. Good day. Melbourne Center Virgin 9239 with you. Climbing through 15.6 for flight level 270. Inbound Budma. So we need to be above 10 at Budma, which we are. And we need to be above flight level 12 at Aviapes and above 16 at Sackham. So we're above 16 already, so all these restrictions are basically met. So we'll be making the right here at Aviapes, up to Horreby, Sackham, and then out to Anvix. And that takes care of the SID out of Perth. All in all, pretty good ride.
Melbourne Centre, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb maintain flight level 320, Virgin 9239. Alright, so we're good all the way up to cruise now. Alright. Oh, what'd you come off? 500 there. Oh, I'm doing good, Swiss. I hope you are, Skywise. I hope you are. Hey, Bone. Beijing to... You have the ICAOs from them? Do you know how long that ride is? I was thinking about heading over to the Orient, actually. And we're heading 344. 13.6. We're 13.8. We're actually up on the fuel a little bit. And we'll have 11.3 when we get in. No, Shadow's not here. Actually, he's not even in the garage. He was sneezing up the storm the other day. I think I got to freaking clean this seat. There's a lot of dust in this seat. So that's usually when he starts hacking, and plus his hair is all over the place. Look at this. Got to get in here with a vacuum. I really should get in here and vacuum down in here. I usually just come with a little blower and blow it out. All right, Harby. Let's see. At Harby, we should have 13.6. Oh, we're 13.6, so we're back even with the fuel again. 40 minutes, top of climb. 2:13 to go. That's a pretty cool view. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get another ride in here today. We'll make that a night ride. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll do the return flight from, what was it, Geraldton back to Perth at night. And then maybe we'll go hit the Orient. North Korean capital. I wonder if I can get data for North Korea. I wonder if they have data for that. Interesting. I'd have to check. Let's see. Let's see if I could do a search that way. And let's see. Oh, I can't type from here. I forgot. I don't have the keyboard. I'm actually running the chart that you see on the right on my tablet, but I'm connected to a computer that's behind this main screen, and the keyboard probably just popped up on the other side for me to type. I don't have an onboard keyboard here with these programs. I'm very limited in what I can do. I'll take a look. That'd be interesting, because I don't think I've ever been there. Let me write that down, because I'll forget that. Beijing. To where? Pyongyang. I'll see if I can work that out. Maybe I can even find a flight online.
Velocity 92339, expect the RNAV, runway 21 approaching to Geraldton. Anticipate descent in about 15 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start.
Okay. Yeah, Virgin 9239. We can expect the RNAV runway 21 approach into Geraldton in about 20. All right, so we are inbound Anvex. We're still about 14 odd miles out. We're going to come off that chart, being that it's not to scale. So that little moving triangle you see there that represents the aircraft is going to disappear. So let's remove that. And then let's just zoom out here. That's a pretty cool view. Some clouds way out in the distance, but other than that, it's just haze all the way out to the horizon. At least in the direction we're heading, the clouds seem to be out to the right. What do we have here? Let me see. Let's take a look at the weather. You can have the terrain. Nothing to speak of weather-wise. I got a crosswind whacking us 53 knots. Yeah, I got to go take a look and see if that's doable. Hey, Paul, how's it going? I didn't see you sneak in there on the bottom. How's it going? We're in Australia right now, doing a little short 40-minute run. At least that's what they did in the real world. We'll see how close we can come to that. Right now we're 23 minutes from the gate and 13 minutes from the runway. And we've got 182 miles to go. Now you should be able to see on this chart Annex or Anvix, which is where we would be heading on that chart, even though there's not a moving map display. Right where that little blue airway connects with that triple offset there. We're going to connect right there and then follow out to the left, basically, out this direction. The view is pretty cool. And I don't think I've noticed any issues other than maybe with me setting this up. So I may have missed something here or there, who knows. I try not to, but I'm sure I do. Get the credit card out. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm doing great, Paul. Doing great. Hydraulics, yeah, we have hydraulics. We're good. As long as this overhead panel don't start changing the orange colors, we're all right. Oh, really? Cool. How cool is that? All right, we're coming up on cruise. 32,000 feet. And that's 25 minutes from the runway. From the gate, actually. Yeah, I told my wife when we first had this put in 10 years ago, I said, look, it comes with an attendant button. I could hook this up to the kitchen, so when I push it, you'll get the bell out in the kitchen. She said, you do that? I'll break your finger. Although the other day I actually pushed the attendant button and within a couple of minutes she actually walked in by coincidence. It was pretty cool. Oh, that's definitely in range there, Johnny. And you should be at 29. You're behind the times. Well, so what are we looking at here? Top of descent in 36 miles. We've got 159 to go. So I like these little up and down flights. Nice and quick. You don't have a chance to get bored at cruise. Let's take a look at the back end here. Oops, I don't want that. I don't want that. And they gave us 21. And GW2NH. And we've got, oh no, it's after. Back up, Johnny. Right. And INF 21. We're on our way in, and then on the miss, it's GW2NH and 199. We've got a decision height of 439. That's a pretty cool view. What really makes this setup remarkable is that this is all satellite imagery, so at one point in time it actually looked like that, and these are places I'll never get to see in the real world, so this is the best thing to be in there if you can't do it in the real world, right? Pretty cool. Alright, that's set, that is set. Right, and I, and F. Beautiful. That looks pretty good. All right, so we're past NX, and we're on our way in to GW2NI. And we've got, what, another 22 miles? Give them another minute, and then we'll get them back in their seats. And we're good all the way down. All right, 23, we're holding it. Hey, flight sim pilot. How much did that cost? You're looking at about $100 grand US. I mean, unless of course you have skills and you can, you know, cut wood, drill holes. This was all professionally built by Flightdeck Solutions. So this is a company that's making commercial stuff for the airline industry. Matter of fact, I don't even think that you can probably deal with them anymore on the enthusiast level. Yeah, Bone, I think once you get past this, you're getting into the multi-million-dollar simulators. The company that made this, Flightdeck Solution, has made hardware for Southwest Airlines, GE&E, NASA. There's a freight company, airline that they've made it for. A whole bunch of companies out there in the real world that are using their setup for real training. Oh, thanks, Bone. I appreciate that. Pat738 is another gentleman that's on YouTube. Although he does a lot of flying on Discord, it's, you know, Pat, short for Patrick, PAT738 on YouTube. He's got a setup just like this from Flightdeck Solutions. It depends on what I'm running, Flight Sim. If I'm running MS 2020 like I'm running now, everything runs on 2 computers. I have my 3 external visuals, which are the 375-inch 4Ks, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 monitors here running on an AMD 7950 X3D CPU on a Gigabyte X670E motherboard. Oh, let's set that. And let's get them back in their seats. Let's see. Melbourne Center, Virgin 9239. Request lower, 3,000. Let's see if they'll give it to us. We'll head straight down. But I'm using a Gigabyte X670E. All right, we're good all the way down. All right, clear down to 3,000, Virgin 9239. Thanks. And we are on our way down. And that's 32 minutes from the gate, 22 minutes from the runway. So with the 670E, I'm running DDR5 RAM, 64 gigabit at 6,000 hertzes, I believe it is. I have a 2 terabyte Samsung 990 Pro NVMe for my storage. And the video board is an Asus Tough board, a 4090 with 24 gigabytes of memory. And I have the 3 external monitors and the captain's monitor, the primary flight display, nav display, plugged into the 4090 board from Asus. My upper and lower multifunction displays plug into the Gigabyte motherboard. The Gigabyte motherboard has an HDMI connector and a DisplayPort connector. So I'm using both of those to plug these directly into the motherboard and use the motherboard's video setup. So I don't need an extra video board. And then the final display that I have set up for the first officer's primary flight display and nav display is hooked up via a VGA to USB 2 connector that the motherboard also has available on. It has 2 of those. So I'm using that. So I'm able to get 7 monitors hooked up to one computer using really just the one video board on the 4090, and then the rest is coming from the motherboard itself, which is pretty cool. Yeah, if my wife comes in here really ticked off, boy, she could throw me out of here quick. That's for sure. Let's bring that down. All right, we are looking pretty good. What do we have here? At 2NI, we should have 11.4. We're 12 on a fuel. Oh, excuse me, 11.3 when we get in. We've got 108 miles to go now. The view's been pretty cool the whole way. Hey, Jen Turner. Yeah, you're looking at about 100 grand. Unless you have skills and can do some cutting and wiring, soldering, and that kind of stuff. If you're looking to have somebody do it all for you. Hey, Scott, how's it going? Welcome. You do any flying? Get any flying in today, Scott? Well, originally what I was going to do, but it just gets too hot in here, even with the dual air conditioner and the dehumidifier I have in the garage. I was going to have windows put in and have the car caulking put in all around. So this way they were airtight and just have a little sprinkle of water coming on here when I had rain, and use actual wipers, and then have a basin down in the bottom to collect the water, and then just have the pump bring it back up to the top again. But with the windows in here, it just gets too warm. So that's just not doable, unfortunately. But that would have been cool, having actual water sprinkling on the windows. Okay, you want to let that go, Johnny? I think that's it. Yeah, is your stuff is still on a boat? Is it on its way? I saw it all on the trucks, getting ready to be shipped, all the crates. Nice, full-size A320, cool. Yeah, Shadow's not even in the garage today. He wasn't looking to come in here. But my wife is still decorating the house for Christmas. We did the outside this Saturday and Sunday after Thanksgiving like we always do, and then my wife does the inside whenever she gets around to it. So, all right, I'll take the terrain now. You can have the weather. And we're under 100 miles to go, 88 to go. All in all, it's been a pretty great ride. And while we're here, you should have did that. Right? That should be already done. What were we holding at? Missed. Track, climb to 23. Right? That looks good. Don't mind me if I go back over stuff. I think that lesion in my brain actually has me forget stuff sometimes. And then I got to go back because I don't remember if I did it or not. Kind of stinks, but I have to deal with it. And we can get you set. What a great view. And what's our heading here? Virgin 9239, like to come left to 330. Let's see if we can skirt past that.
Velocity 90239, turn left heading 330.
Turn left 330, Virgin 9239, thanks. Yeah, I'm hoping 2024 eventually goes to an offline option like 2020 has, and then I'll move over in a heartbeat. Give me 330 on the track. So right now that's 30 minutes from the runway, 40 minutes from the gate. Man, I don't know how they did this ride in 40 minutes. Oh, I even noticed issues with 2020, not just 2024. My photogrammetry buildings, a lot of the times they look like they've been hit with an atomic blast. The buildings look half melted. And it's not on my end. It's not my computer. My computer's top notch. And it's not my internet connection. My ping time is 0.17 milliseconds. And I have an up and download speed of above 950 kbps. So, it's not on my end. No way. They just can't give it to me quick enough for some reason. That's why when 2024 was coming out, I figured, okay, there's going to be online, but I thought they were going to dump more offline to us to get rid of some of those issues. But apparently they went in the other direction. So hopefully they'll change their minds. It sounds like they are. I think there was a lot of pushback from the community. And I think that they're not going to have a choice, I hope. Looking forward to getting to 2024, hopefully someday. Yeah, that's the way I fly, Scott. In 2020, I have photogrammetry turned off. It still looks great. I still get the maps. I'm just not getting the actual melted buildings, and they actually look better, believe it or not. Really, Max? I'm actually flying with photogrammetry turned off. All of my flights in 2020 have photogrammetry turned off. And no one has complained about the buildings or the scenery. But it's nice to have an offline option for those that, if they've got a server issue, You know, server burns out, it's got to be replaced, or something happens, they need to do maintenance, whatever the case may be. I want to be able to still fly. I don't want to have to worry about their servers getting hammered on like right after Christmas, you know, where everybody's got their new 2024, and I have to work around my flying around their server load. To me, that's unacceptable. I mean, if I had an Xbox and I was playing on a $50 thing, yeah. But I spent $100 grand on this. I don't want to be bound by someone's server. So it's another reason why it's pretty cool. I can go from Microsoft to X-Plane, because X-Plane is a complete offline option. I don't even have to go online to check my credentials to make sure that it's all registered and all that, which is pretty cool. Alright, we're just going to skirt just past this. Man, there's just a couple of clouds here and there, little puffs, but what a view. All the way out to the horizon. Beautiful. I would think photogrammetry might play more of a role if you're doing, you know, the slow putt-putt stuff, or if you're flying a chopper, you know, doing helicopter stuff from like the Pan Am building to JFK, you know, doing jumps back and forth like that would probably look amazing. But for the airliner stuff, I don't think it really makes that much of a difference. I don't think you can really tell, because we're not flying that close to these cities anyway. But 2024 looks great. I tried the Alpha, so I hit a whole bunch of airports, and a lot of them look great. But I cannot get on board with that offline that online option. Not at all. Not just yet. I don't think we're ready for it. So we're just skirting the outside here. We might actually be a touch inside, but oops. Low and slow, yeah. Well, if I ever set up another simulator, it would definitely be for a helicopter, and it would be with VR glasses. No doubt about it, with the seat and the cyclic and, you know, everything. That I wouldn't need a lot of room for. Although, I don't think I'd be YouTubing any of that stuff anyway. You'd just see me sitting with a headpiece on, so I don't think you'd be too interested in seeing that. Pretty cool ride. And we are just skirting the coast. We're just over the water. No other aircraft. I haven't seen any other aircraft in the air at all over here either. And we're coming up on 10 now. That is set. Let's get you set. What a great ride. Yeah, I think I'll be back for a second run in X-Plane 12. We'll do a nighttime ride. If I don't do this, the return trip, then maybe we'll head over to the Orient. I'll contact departure 134.2, version 9239. Good day. Departure version 9239 with you, 9,000 descending 3. Inbound GWNT. And you know what? We can actually head right there right now.
Velocity 90239, departure identified. Good morning. Expect the RNAV runway 21 approach into Geraldton. Geraldton, QNH 1006.
10:06. We can expect the RNAV runway 21 approach into Geraldton. QNH 10:06, Virgin 9239. Let's move that over. I think we lost our transmissions here from FS traffic. I guess they're not on this frequency. That should be in range. All right, you know what? Let's bring in. We've already been cleared, so let's just bring that up so we have traffic on the way in. Oh yeah, Skywise. Oh yeah, at night, the lights playing peekaboo with the clouds. Oh yeah, it looks pretty cool. Although in X-Plane, I'm not using their lighting, I'm using my own. I use my own edits, I don't like their lighting. And I'm also using reshade to give me a little pop. So it really looks great. How about we slow down here? What are we coming in at here today? Buck 43? See, there's the VNAV again. Something weird going on there. But yet nothing is bound on my end for what I have set up. So really strange. Let's slow down. What a great ride. I tell you, the airport blends in rather nice. I don't have sight of it. I would imagine it's out there where there's a little bit of greenery, but I don't see it just yet. It blends in really nice. Outstanding. All right, let's get you up. Let's get you one. You know what? Let's go right to 5. Let's slow down. Get the nose down. Enjoy the view coming in. Give me 10. Yeah, we're getting there. All right, we're looking pretty good. We're off by about 800 feet, 900 feet. See if she's going to make this up. If not, we'll take over. Let me have you. All right. Oh, don't want that much, Johnny. Let's get the gear. Keep us from gaining speed here. We're off by about 600 feet. Give me 15. Let's slow all the way up. We're under 500 feet now. And we'll go right to 30. And we're holding at 23. Yes. And we're coming down beautifully. Alright, that's it. So lights, engine start selectors, auto brake, speed brake, landing gear, flaps, and they have been notified. Let's have a peek. 10 notification complete, speed brakes on, landing gear down, 3 green, flaps are set for landing. Okay. Still don't have that airport just yet. And now let's pick that back up now. Now we're back right on the money. And what are we looking at here? Let's bring that down to 19. And then we'll reset it. Pretty cool ride. Oh no, if I actually set up the other frequency. Let's go back to... They should hand us off. They should hand us off. Expect on nav 21, approach into yada 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 yada. And that's the last of it. And tower is... We have a tower here. Interesting, I don't see a frequency here. Well, we'll stay on what we have. We'll stay on what we have. She's swinging around beautifully. Oh, that looks great. Wow. Nice. Oh, you know what? How about we bring that up there, Johnny? Oh, I've got the airport and the runway now. Alright. What a great ride. Man, we got a 35 knot crosswind. Ooh, yeah, baby. Call from unavailable. Oh, someone's calling. Unavailable. I'm unavailable as well. 2024 now. Yeah, wish I was. Maybe someday. This has been a pretty cool ride. Alright, let's go. You're going back to 23, and your heading is coming all the way around. My bird, I've got control. And you're coming there. Hand me the throttle as well. My bird. What a great ride. 32 knot crosswind whacking us right now. A lot of crab. 26. Oh, the winds are starting to come down a little bit. 28, 29. Nope, I'm a liar. 23. Yeah, come on down, baby. Yeah, within reason here. Off by about 150 feet. Down to 15 on the cross. 14. Not bad. Continue. Prepare for landing. Whoa. Whoa, easy there. Oh, get over, get over. Oh, man. We getting pushed. Whoa. Oh. Wow. We getting yanked all over the place. That could have ended very badly. That was rough. Wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. We got to make a U-turn and head back. And there are restrictions here, so we need to stay on 3 to the terminal. Okay. Oh, they got no turn pad here. Alright, no. We'll do this the best we can. Now that could stay for right now. Let me have the APU. Yeah, there should be a turn pad down here, but I don't see one. We should still make this turn though. Come on, baby. Oh, I gotta go back and look at that landing. Boy, that was rough. That was rough. Alright, so we have taxiway A, code E, A787 through 330 aircraft. So we got to make the first left coming up. All the other taxiways can't handle the weight. And what's the gate? Gate 4. That's pretty much right in the middle. Well, that definitely wasn't one of my better landings, boy. Woohoo! I think they're going to be waiting to give me a pee-pee test when we get in. Are we up here, Louis? Where's my APU? Where's my APU here? Thank you. And let's switch you. And we could lose number 2. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. APU start. It's up and running. Yaw damper is off. Window heat switches are off. Probe heat switches are off. Wing and engine anti-ice. They are all off. Engine start selectors as needed. 1 and 2 are off. Auto brake is off. Speed brake is down. Flaps are up. Transponders TA auto and test. That's what we got to do here. You're on TA. You're on auto. You're on test. And there's our gate. I'm not sure why it runs that test after this. Very strange. Come on. Come on. Come on. She shouldn't die this bad. Come on. And we're definitely not turning like that. The wing would actually slam the building. I guess we could anyway, just to have a peek. Let's see if it'll make this turn. Yeah, she doesn't want it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're using the engine you turned off, you schmuck. You schmuck. No, she don't want to turn. All right. We're good right here. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Alright. Ground services. Set the chocks. Give me ground power. And you inhibit. I don't know why I keep switching the stairs. Oh, we don't have a gate here. We need the stairs, Johnny. How about that's why? And we want stairs. Jetway 1 and 2. How about both of them? The engines are down. Why are you telling me they're inhibited here? It won't bring the stairs. Look at that. Really? Alright, let's see. Maybe if we get on ground power. Give me air conditioning as well. Let's see. Oh, now we can grab it. Okay. So the stairs are coming now. That was weird. Interesting. Alright, chocks are in position. We can lose the parking brake. We're on ground power. Yes. Now let's get on unconditioned air. And we can kill you, and you. Alright, let's have a peek. Alright, electrical power, APU or ground. We are on ground power. Bleed air, we're set for unconditioned air. APU bleed is off, left and right packs to auto, and isolation valve is open. That's good. Fuel levers to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel check set. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pump switches are off. Exterior lights as needed. We have position. Flight director switches are off. Chocks in position. Brakes off. Let's shut down completely because I'm going to bring up X-plane next, and we're going to run some night rides. All right, IRS select is to off. Emergency exit lights are off. Exterior lights are off. Oh. Bleed air panel set. Let's get those off, on, open. That is set. Engine start select is to both. AP or ground power disconnect. We'll disconnect ground power. AC/DC select is to standby. And battery switch off. Alright, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that little ride. From gate to gate, that was 1 hour and 5 minutes. I don't know how they did it in 40. That's what it was showing online. So, I have no idea. Interesting. Anyway, for everybody that was here, I hope you enjoyed the flight and the view. I always enjoy the company and the conversation with everybody that's here. So, for those of you that stopped by, there's a whole ton of people today. Thanks. And I will catch you on my next run. More than likely, it's going to be a nighttime ride in X-Plane 12. Because I prefer the night lighting there. So, all right, everybody. I'll catch you on my next ride. Take care.